Welcome back to NC Bass. Today we're back on Lake Norman. The only place I really catch them in the wintertime, but it's 65 degrees this morning. It's really warm. It's going to be very windy today. It's 2 days before the New Year's Day tournament. I was thinking about doing it like I did last year, but I've been struggling so much I don't even want to waste my money. I have no chance against those guys. There'll be some pros out there. Somebody will have over 15 pounds for sure. But yesterday in the winter trail, somebody caught a 6.1 pound bass, which is huge out of Norman. So maybe the big fish are moving up with this warm spell we just had. And the cold front's coming in tomorrow. Usually pre-frontal these fish bite. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case today. Already caught 2 off this light first thing in the morning. I didn't get any at Stumpy Creek boat ramp. But I'm going to go back to Rocky Creek where I've been catching them. And the southwest wind today, 15 miles per hour. It's going to be really windy, but when it's blowing that way down that creek, they're usually biting pretty good. You guys can tell it's windy. My goal for today is to catch a fish over 2 pounds. That can be difficult on Norman. It sounds pretty easy, but I mean, lately it's been tough for me and I keep losing the bigger fish, but it's not very big, but I'll be happy with something over 2 pounds. Both the ones I caught so far are probably a pound. But I missed a couple of fish on that light, but hopefully I figure out a pattern, catch some fish over 2 pounds. Let's see how it goes.
Oh my God, that was a freaking giant. He was trying to eat it. No. Are you kidding me, dude? How many fish am I going to miss? He took my whole dang... Oh, I missed so many fish. He just took my whole dang swim bait. He's got to come back for it. Finally, God, I've missed this fish 3 times. He's not very big. Finally, got one. Missed 2 fish on the jig. I had one eat it swimming out. This one just ripped my Kitech off and I threw back in there and caught him. Right here in the light, finally got one on the Kitech. It's gonna be warm today, guys. Warm and windy. There's no wind on this spot though, but I'll let them have it. Decent one to start the day out with. He might be a keeper, barely. There's one. He's going crazy. He's not very big. He's fast. Well, this is why I'm missing them on the jig, because they're this big. I missed 2 on the jig. One pulled my rod about out of my hands. Just dead weight, no weight when I felt him. I had one, when I was rolling my jig in, swim all the way to the boat and try to eat it. That was like a 2 pounder though. I seen that spot. But sun's just coming up. Got 2 fish in the boat. That's gonna be a good day. This light is awesome. There's always fish on this light. Fish. Oh man. There we go on the fall. There's a decent little spot. Man, I've been back here forever, guys. Well, he's skinny as a rail. There's bait back here, but I am not getting a bite. Finally got a bite off a pole. Little tattletale swim bait. The Kitech rips up too easy. That's probably a 15-incher, but he ain't even but a pound. About 15 3/4. Skinny as a rail. Well guys, midday update. It's a struggle like usual lately. Can't really figure these fish out. I just tried to fish the main lake, mid-lake area, Queens Landing area, the 150 bridge. The wind is blowing on it really hard, but I cannot get a bite. I'm surprised. I thought the fish would be biting, but I mean, it's white capping out there. It's really windy, but I'm back up in Stumpy. I'm starting off. I'm going to fish that dock with the light that I started on this morning. I had like 6 bites there, but I only pulled 2 of them in. But I also failed, my trolling motor rope broke and smacked my visor windscreen, broke it off. That's not good, but hopefully I can figure these fish out. Maybe with the sun coming out and the water warming up, they'll start biting. I'm a little bit under the weather too. I've had a cold for the last 2 days. It's probably making me fish like crap, but hopefully I can get these fish to bite. See how it goes. Fish with the same dock. Not very big, but caught 4 fish today. 3 of them come off this dock. This dock is where they're at. I should have stayed here this morning. I missed quite a few on this dock. I think the ones I was missing on the jig were this small. There's a fish. Little tattletale swim bait. Fish. Oh man. Out of nowhere on the underspin. Oh my gosh. Good. No, he's not. Not even big. Just that resistance from the wind blowing me back here. Oh, finally a fish. He was deep. Had to go deep to catch him. On a little 6-cent underspin. I'm marking a few down there on this roadbed. Back here in Stumpy. Had to go deep to catch anything. I'm not catching them on the docks. Or even on riprap.
Well guys, I'm gonna call it a day. It's only 2 o'clock, but the fish are probably gonna start biting. I'm just not feeling good, and the fish, I'm not catching much. It's another struggle. I mean, I make this lake look a lot harder than it really is. These guys are killing them on the winter trail, and you can come out here in the wintertime and kill them. I don't know, today it didn't work out. I'm been struggling lately. Every once in a while I have a good day, but I just can't really catch a big fish. Never come close to the 2-pound fish challenge. I fished deep. I caught that one right out here deep, and if I went and fished on my deep spots, but this is the day you need spot lock. It's so windy on the main lake. There's no way I can keep my boat still. It's a perfect day to come fish. It's gonna be 70 degrees. They're probably gonna start killing here in a little bit when I'll be at home, but we'll be back next week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.